In ancient times, there were two renowned physicians, Kunlun in the south of the Yangtze River and Wang Chenyu in the north. One day, a scholar who had just passed the Imperial Examination came to see Kunlun. Overwhelmed with joy, the scholar had gone mad and was laughing uncontrollably. Kunlun said, "Your condition is incurable. However, you can go to Wang Chenyu in the north and ask him to examine you." With that, he handed the scholar a letter to deliver to Wang Chenyu. A few days later, the scholar arrived in the north, only to find that his illness had already healed. He handed the letter to Wang Chenyu, who read, "This scholar passed the examination and went mad with joy. His heart's aperture has opened and cannot close. There is no cure. I told him he was on the brink of death to instill fear in him, causing his heart's aperture to close on its own. By the time he reaches you, he will be cured." After reading the letter, Wang Chenyu thought to himself, "What a divine physician! I would never have thought of such a method, even if I lived 1,000 years. From that moment, a knot formed in his heart, and he gradually sank into depression, eventually becoming gravely ill. His wife, Lady Wang, sent their steward on a swift horse to fetch Kunlun from the south. Kunlun arrived at Wang Chenyu's home, dusty and weary from the journey. After taking Wang's pulse, he said, "A single plaster will suffice to cure Brother Wang." He then took a plaster from his medicine box, applied it to Wang Chenyu, and took his leave. As soon as Kunlun left, Wang Chenyu said to his wife, "Madam, where did Physician Li apply the plaster? I can't seem to find it no matter how I search." Lady Wang looked around and exclaimed, "Oh, the plaster is on the back of the grand chair." Struggling to sit up, Wang Chenyu said, "What? On the back of the grand chair? Kunlun, you are unworthy of your reputation as a renowned physician. Don't you know that a plaster must be applied to the skin to be effective?" With that, he burst into laughter. After his hearty laugh, Wang Chenyu's illness was miraculously cured.